All right. You do the intro this time. Okay, and we're live.
All right. Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Another Destiny podcast. My name is Cole, and I'm joined by the ever so fabulous Newt. Pleasure to have you all here today. So, where are you taking us here today, Newt?
Oh man, knocked that out of the park. I was really hoping to catch you off guard with that one.
Hell no.
I purposely caught the little bit before it too, so people would know that I was fucking with you.
Oh, perfect. Well,
But yeah, well done. I guess I should just retire at this point and hand it off to you.
Oh God, please don't do that. I can't handle this all on my own.
Yeah, I've been pretty good this week. I tried to make up for last week, so I just tried to grind a ton of Destiny.
Yeah.
Slouching in my chair. I have such bad posture. So I managed to... I didn't run a whole lot of the Sundial, just because I was really focusing on getting the whole storyline finished.
Mhm.
Literally like an hour before the stream started is when I finished the final mission for Saint 14.
Just bringing it down to the
Yeah.
wire there.
Yeah. I just really wanted
You're-
to be able to talk about it a little bit at least.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. I mean, to be fair, you're further than I am in it, so
Yeah.
I think I've activated like the Mars obelisk, and that's yeah. I'm still working on getting the perfect paradox out of the
Oh,
the
really?
time loop or whatever it's in. Yeah, I still have to get a bunch of shotgun kills.
Oh, so you're ways back.
Yeah, I'm way behind.
Oh, okay.
I have
Well,
not made time to do any death.
I might what I'm gonna do is I'll talk about the first kind of segment of story.
Yeah, absolutely.
Pardon me. Because you already know what's gonna happen because it's been in the lore
Exactly.
for quite a long time.
Yeah.
But the second
Yeah.
part
So,
of
like,
the
if-
story, I will maybe just hint at, but I'm not gonna give away too many spoilers.
I
at all.
mean, I wouldn't worry too much about it because we are here to bring the information to the people, and it is my fault that I wasn't able to get around to this this past week. So that's on me.
yeah.
So I say let's go ahead and talk about it.
Well, part of the reason too, I don't want to give away too much is because in case other people haven't finished the storyline, and it's a pretty
That's a
big
fair point. Yeah.
surprise. Like I really did not think that the story was going to end in this way.
Oh, really?
So yeah, it's
Interesting.
it's quite a big shock. So I don't want to ruin it for anybody. So I'll just touch on it a little bit. But
Right.
yeah, other than
Sounds
that,
good
I've played a bit of PvP, trying to get some practice in on the throwing knife and stuff like that.
to me. Yeah, I actually remember that because we were you and I
Oh,
were playing
yeah,
PvP,
yeah,
was it
yeah.
last night or the other night? Yeah.
I totally forgot about that. Yeah.
It was so great. So I was running around in PvP, and then all of a sudden I see that, like, I just hear you go yes on the other end of the mic. I'm like, what's going on? I see the kill feed, like a little like a throwing knife headshot kill from Newt pops up. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, well done, man. Was that your first one? He went, and I should probably let you finish the story because it was
Yeah.
your kill.
Well, it certainly wasn't the first throwing knife kill I'd gotten, but it was the first one I'd gotten where I banked it off the wall. Purposely, too. It was even on purpose, because I knew the guy was around the corner. So I banked it off the back wall and got a headshot with it. That's right up there with when I killed the Gambit invader who was behind the window with my Duke by just shooting the wall. Oh, that was so good. It was so casual too. Like I wasn't scoped in even or anything. I was just hip firing like, oh, maybe it'll happen. Oh, it happened.
Cool.
You must have been a little pissed.
I remember when you sent me that video. I was like, I watched it the first time through, and I went like, what's so special about this? And I went, hang on a second, like rewound the video, watch it. I was like,
I know.
It's like,
I don't think I've seen ricochet shots of like snipers and stuff like that, but
oh yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen anybody with like a hand cannon get a ricochet kill, thing like that. I'm sure it's happened, but I haven't seen it.
Same here. Oh god, speaking of ricochet kills.
You kill yourself with sleeper simulant?
Yeah, actually, you nailed
Really?
it. First try. Yeah, you nailed it. I was using it just for shits and giggles, and like I was running some strikes. I think it was a couple weeks ago, and I was running I was running the Ward of Dawn, and so I popped my bubble. I was like, yes, damage boost, and I whip out my Sleeper Simulate, and I stepped out of my bubble, fired off 2 shots, but then I aggroed all the enemies, so they were all firing towards me. So I stepped back inside my bubble. I thought I could get the last shot off as I was stepping behind the bubble.
Yeah.
Vastly misjudged the ability to be able to do that. So I step behind the bubble, and like my vision goes purple. I just go, oh no! And it hits the bubble, refracts, and then just like all the beams come back and hit me.
Amazing, beautiful. Do you know what that reminds me of? Running way back in the day, running Vault of Glass, and when it's the time to damage Atheon. When you hold up the shield and everybody gets is able to damage him, and then usually there's some Titan who's like, I'm gonna help guys, and like comes along with his bubble and plants it too far forward. Everyone's got their rocket launchers out, just boom, everyone's dead.
Oh my god, I forgot about that. That's just so brutal.
Also, I would apologize to our audience members. I don't know why Cole's. Oh, first of all, I don't know why your little text, your name is gone. That's just gone. I'll see if I can edit that on the fly.
No,
but I don't know
I just don't have an identity.
Yeah, I didn't notice that until now. Whoops.
Who's he? Yeah, don't worry about him. What was that?
But I don't know what's going on with your web camera, but it's really glitchy. But like I said, I would apologize to our audience members, but there's nobody watching it, so it doesn't matter.
They're watching it in spirit, I hope, and that's what really counts. It's the spirit of Christmas.
Bailey somewhere. Oh, whoops! I name dropped.
Oh no, well, people don't know who Bailey is.
Yeah, somewhere out there, he's watching us in his heart. I'm sure.
He's spamming 14 and 69 in a different chat.
Yes. Have you played any PvP at all lately?
Other than when I played with you and our buddy. No, honestly, well, no, not a whole lot. Honestly, I haven't really been doing a whole lot with it.
Or sorry, not PvP, Arbalist Simulator.
Yeah, I was, because I just got started on the Komodo quest line, and I was. Well, you were in the game when I was doing this. I was running around with the Arbalist. Never used the gun before this. I was like, never. It's actually pretty good.
Yeah, it is.
I was running around. I was pre-charging like.
Yeah.
As an intimidation tactic.
And then you can hear across the map there's like 3 other ones that are all like doot doot doot. Yeah, it's been a lot. But
you jump around a corner, you're like, ha ha!
Yeah.
3 yellow lights facing north, you're like, ha! I've made a terrible mistake.
Yeah, it's been rough, but I know people are upset that it's overpowered, which it is actually pretty good. Like, I was surprised, but I mean, it's gonna go away. You know, people are gonna get tired of using it
eventually. Yeah,
they have other weapons that they want to use, so I wouldn't worry about it too much.
Well, it's like the issue that I have with it, which I also adore, is the aim assist on it. It's otherworldly. I've never seen anything.
I don't think
many times.
I don't think I've used it on PC yet. I don't know if it's the same. But yeah, on console.
Yeah. Ooh.
Fuck me.
Yeah, because so many times I got a headshot kill. I would just go to myself, I did not deserve that. That certainly wouldn't have landed with any other gun.
It'll be like a parting shot as I'm like turning to run. I don't even like, my brain's not even like kind of getting what's going on in my screen right now, because I'm thinking ahead to like where I'm about to go. It is like, oh, he's dead. Okay.
Cool. I'll take it.
Yeah. It's pretty fun too when you got weapons of light.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So it's like you shoot him in the toe and
GD.
Oh, what was I gonna say? I don't remember. Oh well.
Yeah.
I've been enjoying the throwing knife, that's for sure. Have you played around with any of the, I don't think
solar subclasses?
Yeah, they didn't get really much change, right? Just more damage, basically. And
There's more damage. No, I do know that the code of the what's not siege breaker. It's I can't remember which one got the damage nerf. It was like 70 to 5.
yeah,
Made that joke in the last episode, so I can't right now.
yeah. No reusing jokes allowed.
Oh well, I'm fucked. Then.
I was gonna say, well, I
this
guess
podcast
this
has a life of like a couple episodes left
Yeah.
at best. Been nice streaming for you guys. It's been real, but deuces.
Yeah. Oh, I also, speaking of guys who are watching this, I just want to say big shout out. I'm not saying specifically males. God, can we just roll back this entire start of my?
You're fine. You're fine.
Anyways,
Just
anyways, what I wanted to say was, I noticed we have 6 followers and listeners on Spotify. Which
oh shit!
originally it was
All right.
1. It was me.
Uh-oh.
2,
Whoa.
I'm assuming, was what's up? You good?
No, sorry, my computer just did something odd.
Oh, I think it's okay.
We'll be fine.
You're still there, so
Yeah.
2 is I'm assuming was maybe you or one of our close friends, but I don't.
Actually, if I'm being completely honest, I have not followed us on Spotify yet.
You
So what is
son
me?
of a bitch.
You suck.
I suspected it. But I
expect him to be such a rat coward.
I certainly don't have more than 3 friends, so shout out to I don't know, the random strangers on the internet who are listening to our podcast. Anyways, I just want to say a big thank you, and makes me feel good that someone's getting some use out of our podcast.
Exactly. Yeah.
So cheers to you. Here's a bit of water,
Cheers.
quote unquote. A little
I'm
bit of
drinking
bourbon.
cider, man.
You all right there? Strong
Yeah,
cider?
No, it was hilarious. Like I was about to make the joke of like, yeah, I'm drinking cider. Like, oh, he's drinking water, but you immediately just went bourbon at the same time. And then I said cider. It's like, all right.
Yeah, it's the oh, what's it called? I had it before.
You can do it. I believe in you.
No, I don't remember the name at all.
Maker's Mark.
No, I
Hmm.
switched over from that. I got a little tired of it.
Oh. I don't know.
List off some bourbons for me, won't you?
Yeah, sure. There's Maker's Mark. There's Basil Hayden's. There's Woodford's Reserve. There's the Bullet Bourbon.
Bullet. It's
Bullet.
Bullet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
What are the more general ones? But I
Bullet.
really like it. It's really smooth.
It's nice. It's really good for the price point. I find.
Yeah,
Like
that
you're-
too.
On average, like $34.99 on the shelf, and so that's like rounding about close to $40 for a bottle for 2.6. So I enjoy it.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
know
me
it's a
too.
I know it's a little bit harsh for some folks, but I'm on a different tangent.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna say, can you tell it's a light week in the TWAB? This week on another drinking podcast.
Yeah, another thing about the fallen. We'll be right back.
How's your week been?
Segues are weird. Good, man. It's been a good week. I'm exhausted. Physically, work has just been kicking my ass.
Yeah,
It's been
but in
really
a good way.
Oh, in a fantastic way, yeah. Like I wake up in the morning, I'm like, I don't want to move, but it's because my muscles are sore, it's not
Yeah.
because I don't want to go to work,
Yeah,
which is always a nice change. Yeah. So work's been really good. Destiny has been very much lacking. I met up with a couple of old friends over the
Yep.
week, which was really nice. Got to hang out with them. Just been keeping on, really, and hopefully I'm gonna have some time to play some Destiny over the holidays.
I mean, life outside of Destiny is a very important thing as well. So
Is it
yeah.
fucking casual?
Anyways, enough of this non-Destiny talk. Something kind of funny. You remember how
Yeah.
last week it was kind of dumb of me, to be honest, to not really understand, but the whole Vorpal weapon perk,
Yeah.
and how even when I said it was a weapon perk, my brain still didn't I don't know, my brain did not get it. I thought it was gonna be like a world weapon, like the javelin or something like that, or the axe back in Rise of Iron, where it
Oh
would
yeah,
spawn in and you could use it in the world.
right.
But it's just a new weapon perk amongst some of the other
Yeah.
ones that have been dropped in. But it was so funny because we were like, I think I picked up the auto rifle. I don't know what the fuck is this vorpal weapon bullshit. I don't know about that either. So not only did I pick up the auto rifle as my first weapon, it had vorpal weapon.
God damn it! like imagine you go into Destiny like, oh, let's try this one. Oh, oh no.
I mean, yeah, this is a little embarrassing, but
That's funny.
I don't know. I find that usually when a bunch of new content drops, I'm not one of those people who experiments with new weapons throughout. What I do is I use my go-to weapons throughout the story, and then after the story is when I start experimenting and like PvP and stuff like that. That's the way I like to do it. I think it's a bit backwards of most people. But.
I wouldn't necessarily say backwards because I sort of follow that letter of like I follow that method a little bit as well.
Yeah.
But if I do get one of the newer weapons to drop that has a good roll that works
Yeah.
well, I'll like switch over to it and give it a try.
Yeah, that's fair.
So, one thing that I haven't been doing is I haven't been switching to new armor at all because I want to see my Titan in the cutscenes as I need him to be.
Yes, good point.
I'm all about my Titan looking good.
Yeah, yeah, and also because like for a while there's no point because it's only going up by like one light level. So it's like you always have to like wait for like 4 or so new drops, and then it actually gets worthwhile.
Well, it just reminds me of back in the Warmind DLC. Like there were a decent amount of cutscenes in that one. Every single cutscene, my Titan had a complete change of outfit.
Oh yeah,
because I was cycling, like I was just trying to keep my light level up as much as possible. So like I'd show up and then start of one mission with Anna, then end the mission with a completely different set of armors. She must be like, the fuck?
Yeah.
Your ghost is like, I'm exhausted.
I don't remember what I was gonna say. Yeah. Oh, I think part of it too, like, as well. Oh, I think my computer. Oh, my goddamn laptop crashed again. I knew that because it went from 1 viewer to 0 viewers.
Oh no! Oh god.
Yeah.
No, also, not to worry. I have the subreddit open on my phone.
But yeah, it also doesn't matter as much this time because it's only a 10 light level drop, so you don't feel the effect as much when you don't switch to new armor that you find in the world.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Well, I was about to hop into the TWAB.
Yeah, buddy. Well. I mean, there wasn't really a whole lot.
I'm starting it up right now, by the way. So.
Okay, yeah. But yeah, like you mentioned that the story was really quite good, and I have to make, like I keep saying, I have to make time for it because I need more Saint 14 in my life.
I think you'll really like this story. Yeah. It's really good. It's really, really good. The voice actor for Saint 14, mind blown. I think.
Nice.
No, Eris is really good too. Him and Eris, I think, are probably the best voice actors in Destiny that I've heard so far.
Interesting, really.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of any others that are.
Shax.
Yeah, he's good too, but like just for the like amount of emotion and then feeling that they get into their voice lines, and like how you can just tell when they're feeling one emotion and then later in the story they're feeling another emotion.
That's good.
Yeah, it really, like, there's some lines that really make you stop and think, okay, I'm going to tell you one, because this is the first section of the story.
Right.
But, like, in one section, I'm going to paraphrase and do a bad job here, but he says, I've seen dregs eating children. That was the line that I was saying earlier that, like, makes you really, like, all of a sudden you're like, these dregs that you think of as just targets and patrol zones to pop their heads, you're like, oh fuck, like
humanity doesn't stand a goddamn chance without guardians.
Yeah and his emotion in that line as well is just, it's crazy.
Doesn't that just make Saint 14 racist?
No, it's Speciest.
Species.
Speciest.
Species.
I guess.
Species.
S- Solar systemist.
Fuck.
Anyways, enough rambling. We're in.
God, we're on point tonight.
This is the longest
Ugh.
preamble we've had. Preamble that we've had. So
It's not because your laptop crashed.
yeah, it's back up.
Fill the void.
We got probably about 5 minutes until it goes again. So
Oh God, really?
this week at Bungie, 12/19/2019. We're closing.
Nailed it.
2019.
Oh, you got it going. Okay.
Yeah, it's all up. I can hop into it now. So let me get started. It's been quite a year. While we continued to build Destiny 2, we began the journey to publish it as well. Since then, we've invited Guardians to master the menagerie and season of opulence. We returned to the moon to reunite with a familiar friend and confront new nightmares. We've repelled Vex invasion.
Oh!
God, yeah. If you haven't watched last week's movie of the week, go watch it.
I'm gonna watch it again after we're done.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
It's so good.
All this is not super important. Ava is back with her new holiday oven, as well as new recipes and treats to deliver across the solar system. I haven't done a whole lot of that because I've just been trying to get the story done. Perhaps you'll even want to gift some to an old nemesis. I assume they're talking about Riven there. Apparently we go and give cookies to Riven.
Fuck, alright then.
Yeah.
How does that work?
They
Just
have a
put
link
them into the mouth of her dead body. Here you go.
Yeah. Check out this introduction to the dawning. So on their site, they have a link to a little kind of starter page to tell you like how to get started on the dawning and everything like that.
Okay, nice.
This is something I'm looking forward to. Next week, Lord Saladin will be back in the tower for the first Iron Banner of Season of Dawn.
Yes.
Got a cough. Sorry.
So loud.
I'm pretty excited to go up against the new Sky Sniper Warlocks. Have you seen some clips of them in the Crucible?
I haven't, but I've heard about it.
Oh, it looks so awesome. Yeah, we'll talk about. I think I want to talk about it a little bit more later on, but we'll leave that until after I finish the TWAB. Don't let me forget that. I'm gonna write it down. Let me try to write and read this at the same time.
It's all good. I can get it. I can write it down.
Okay. Iron Banner and Valor bonus is going to be at the same time as the first Iron Banner, which starts at 9 a.m. on December 24th. So I'm pretty excited to go get some Valor. And
dude, our fire team, we're gonna clean house as we usually do in Iron Banner. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Like I don't even we are a bunch of goddamn casuals at this game, but we're good at Iron Banner. When we all play together as a team and we actually try.
Yeah, that's the key though. You have to because sometimes I'm like, fuck it. Like, I'm gonna swim, I'm gonna flip the spawns, but there's a guy right over there. Like, I'm gonna go get him.
Gimme.
And whatever, you just have to deal with the consequences.
Yeah, exactly.
There will be an Armor 2.0 version of the Iron Truage set available in Season 9.
Truage? TWAB?
The seasonal pursuit to earn this armor will work similar to the last season, but we've changed some of the steps and what weapons are required to gain progress. So I know people had some problems with that last time. Just like some things just weren't fun to get, so hopefully they just tweaked it a little bit to make it a bit better. So this will drop Pinnacle here for you, so this will help you get towards the 970 power limit. I'm a little confused by this though. There will be 7 bounties offering Pinnacle rewards, but only 4 are available per event. So
maybe you get to pick and choose. Like maybe it'll show you what the reward for the bounty will be ahead of time. Like if you inspect the bounty, maybe it'll show like it gives you Orwing's Maul or Criminal's Dagger or something like that. So you would have to choose.
Well, sorry, this is for armor. I'm pretty sure this is all stuff that drops armor. Maybe it doesn't actually. I've just assumed that. But anyways, I don't know.
Well,
we'll see what happens.
I've definitely seen the Iron Banner Pinnacle bounties drop weapons before.
Yeah, that's true. Uh,
Yeah,
what
yeah,
the
I know.
fuck?
That's my washing machine.
No,
It goes
no.
into
Something really weird just happened.
what?
Someone just followed us? Oh my god. Thank
I need to
you,
guess some. I need to
Akush.
guess some.
I think
I
I'm
need to guess
saying
some of
that
those.
right. Sorry?
I need to get some of those pop-up streamers like party hats and everything every time someone follows. Oh, man, that's awesome. Or woman, I don't know.
Is that... Look, if you made a mistake and you clicked the wrong button, we're not gonna judge you,
Unfollow. Oh,
okay? Yeah, where are the unfollow notifications?
it's just the sad trombone emote from Destiny.
Yeah. Well, hey, thank you so much. I kind of regret now.
First.
I was slowly working on getting like little like the little, I don't even know what they're called, the little animations that pop
Pop-ups.
up when you get up. Yeah,
Yeah.
little pop up. I was working on getting personal ones for us, but I was like, I didn't really worry about it too much because I was like, always
We're
we're
only
not
like
gonna need
4
them.
episodes in. I wouldn't worry too much about it. But yeah, thank you for the follow. That's really kind of
Yeah.
you. Happy to have you here.
Okay. Well, now we
Way
have
to get sidetracked by fame, dude.
Yes.
God, if this is
Okay.
you've changed, bro. You've changed.
We gotta step up the professionalism now for our dear follower.
Yeah. Woo!
Anyways, yeah, Iron Banner stuff. So I'm looking forward to that. Definitely.
Hand wave Iron Banner.
What did I say?
I said, don't hand wave Iron Banner.
Another good tip for this is because there's going to be increased valor.
Right.
So this is going to be a really good time to crank out the season pass levels because you'll be getting the valor ranks quicker. So you'll be getting that experience towards your seasonal rank a lot quicker.
Sure.
So even if,
by the way, guys, if a washing machine door comes through the wall and decapitates me on stream, don't worry about it. I've been expecting it for a little while now. Honestly, my washing machine is going at like box 7 right now.
I can't really hear it unless you're talking. So,
ready?
Yeah.
I'll shut up.
Anyways, so one thing that they also pointed out in the TWAB is some eagle-eyed Destiny 2 followers noticed that in the season of Dawn calendar, there was in the image for Iron Banner, one of the characters was holding a bow. And so everybody was like, "Oh,
I did read about this." Yeah.
Everybody was like so excited because Iron Banner bow, that would be awesome. But they've just said they were trying to get it out for this season, but unfortunately they had to push it back. So it's going to be coming out next season.
Yeah.
Season 10, that is.
And I do like that they were transparent with that. They straight up said, "Look, like we tried, but didn't quite get there." And I really appreciate that they were able to just like straightforward say that to them.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's a good idea because if they hadn't said anything and it came around to Iron Banner, people would have been like, "Classic Bungie, getting our hopes up and then not following through and blah blah blah." You know, the usual. Whereas
classic
now they say it now and they get it out of the way.
I will let you know you're kind of spiking your audio.
Audio, okay.
You might be sitting a little close.
Yeah, I'll just be a bit quiet. Might be a little bit weird too because I just set up the new audio gate.
Okay,
so
fair enough. Yeah.
I have a feeling I'm going to listen back to this one and it'll be a little bit weird and I'll have to adjust it.
Entirely possible. Yeah. On the other hand, though, my audio is perfect.
Great.
Just
all the way to
line.
the red. Sorry, audio listeners.
I'm not.
It would be a great thing in the future. Every time we have to say sorry to our audio listeners, we have to donate to some organization. Anyways, so there was a few glitches and whatnot that happened with Season of Dawn, obviously. So they pushed out a hot fix that fixed some of these problems. I'll just read through them really quick. So, Destiny 2 PC settings would not save after quitting the game. They do now, so don't need to worry about that. Um, Dynamo mods granted more super energy than expected. I didn't really think it was that bad.
Was it knife, dodge, dodge, full super?
Yeah.
Super them, dodge, dodge, full super.
Yeah, it seemed fine to me. Perfectly balanced. Launching Forsaken Baron Adventures would cause a honeydew error. I didn't run into that because I don't remember the last time I touched anything to do with the Barons in Forsaken.
Yep.
This is a nice one. Resonant Stems, Escalation Protocol chests, and other impacted rewards wouldn't be granted, so they've fixed that. So you
good.
You're working on getting your what were they called? Ritual weapons? You're always the one that knows the name for them. Back in Curse of Osiris.
Prophecy weapons.
Prophecy weapons.
Yeah.
You were trying to get the
fantastic. Some of those still hold up to this day.
Yeah. I hope we get like a redux of them.
Oh my god. If we could get an Armor 2.0 version or Weapons 2.0, I would be so happy with that.
Yeah. You mean like not like Armor 2.0, but you mean like update those specific weapons?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, yeah, like they did with the old fashioned and like all those other ones, but
it's just I don't know what's going on with your webcam. But you put your hand up in front of your mouth. When you pulled it away, it went like super white around your mouth. It was kind of fitting because it looked like you had a white Santa Claus beard. Anyways, there's still some other issues. So the EDZ obelisk can sometimes not be accessed. I just unlocked that obelisk, and 3 times I've tried to access it, and I still can't.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah, it's kind of a pain. Agreeing with Envy and Heart of Dragon quests sometimes don't update while playing and completing Gamble or Crucibit matches. I haven't run into that because I haven't worked on that at all, really. Players need to reach Mythic Infamy rank to progress the Gambit Green with Envy quest step, not fabled. Warlocks cannot blink jump after switching weapons or canceling sprint. That's an annoying one, I'm sure.
Yeah, Jesus, that
I wouldn't know though because hunters haven't gotten blink back. Fine though.
And I mean,
we were the originals.
We can float anywhere we need to with our shotgun, so I'm easy.
Whatever.
Arsenal Stardust, baby.
One thing I kind of thought of though when I read through that one. When was the last time that you purposely canceled sprint, not from like just dead stopping or crouching or scoping it? Like, do you think you've ever gone walking speed in Crucible?
Yeah, actually, I go walking speed in Crucible quite often.
Really?
Yeah, when I'm aiming down sights.
Not other than that. Like, have you ever just? I don't think I've ever once walked in Crucible.
Yeah, no, every once in a while I do. Like if I'm trying to play it cool, I will walk. And
that's kind of a good idea. Like,
yeah, it's just to slow yourself down and not go rushing blindly around a corner, which I am very, very bad for doing. I found that just like slowing yourself down to that regular walk when you notice that your radar flares red, it helps quite a bit.
Oh, that's a good idea. How long does your washing machine beep for?
I think we're good.
Okay.
God damn it.
By the way, your washing is done.
That's the last beep. Thanks.
Got it. For you.
Yeah, sure. I'll just get up in the middle of our stream and go change my laundry over so that I can have my dryer start banging against them.
Moving on. Players who accept or complete a quest from Osiris will need to back out of his menu entirely and interact with him again to continue picking up other quests. This must be repeated for every quest picked up. I'm a little confused because when I was just playing, I swear that wasn't happening to me, but I don't know. Maybe I just did it out of habit and I didn't even notice.
The hotfix has come out, hasn't it?
No, sorry. This is known issues, so this is stuff that they haven't fixed yet. So, sorry. Yes, I should have been... Known issues starting from the EDZ obelisk. Those are things that are still a problem in the game.
I mean, the Osiris thing I've definitely encountered, but it's not like time and time again. It doesn't happen consistently.
Does it not? Oh, okay. I thought it would.
Not for me anyway.
I see. That would make sense. That's probably what happened to me earlier. Yeah. A flashing notification icon appears constantly above Tess's head in the tower.
Yep.
Ugh.
That's always annoying. I'm just like, why do I want to talk to her? God damn it. No wood from Fenchurch today.
Ugh. Yeah, I think it's secretly like their plan to make people go over and see what's in the store.
That's the first thought that came to my head as well. It's like I was like, oh yeah, Tess wants to see me. Yeah, I don't have any engrams. Cool. So I back out, turn around. There's still a flashing button. I'm like, I see you.
Yeah.
I see what you're doing.
I'm just answering someone in the
yeah, of course,
the chat there.
Oh, the chat.
So for a full list of emergent issues in Destiny 2, players should view our known issues article. They also just released, I don't remember exactly what it was called. But there was that like a support guide or something like that they had available. They posted it in the last TWAB there. I went over that before.
Okay.
And then obviously, no, well, yes, I just mentioned that. Yeah, I've run into it a few times that there is that glitch on the EDZ obelisk where you can't interact with it.
Right.
They say they do say in here that it's sometimes. So I guess you could just try over and over again, and maybe like reload the patrol area or something like that. Maybe eventually you'll be able to access it. I don't know. I tried 3 times and then I was like, I don't care that much.
Just.
But yes, they have talked about it, so they are aware that it is. Be working on it. Hopefully, it'll get it done before everyone's off for the holiday. Hey, it'd be unfortunate if it was an issue for the rest of the festival.
Yeah, that would suck, but you can also understand if they do decide to take a break.
I think that's such a big thing. Like anytime that Bungie comes out and says, "Hey, like we've been pushing really hard and we need to take a break and we just can't deal with this right now." I'm like, dude, like obviously your mental health is way more important than my slight enjoyment from this video. Okay, not slight. my addiction to this video game. And then we get into so they're gonna be gone for the holidays. Obviously, they'll have a skeleton crew online if there's any any game breaking issues that pop up, so they'll be able to fix it. But
I mean, Telesto's still in the game, so there's a very good chance of that happening.
Yeah, I actually don't know if they fixed that one already or not. I know they had.
Who the fuck knows anymore? I think they've just got like a random dartboard that they throw. They throw the Telesto. It's like, all right, what's gonna happen this time?
Yeah. It's broken the game so many times. But I mean, it's still
ridiculous.
usable. Like I was just using it today, so maybe they've already fixed the last issue. So we come to the movie of the weeks. There's a cool one that's like a remake of the Rise of Skywalker trailer, but with all Destiny 2 cuts.
I didn't see that.
No, I watched a part of it, but I haven't seen the trailer, so I'm like, this doesn't really mean anything to me, unfortunately. But
I should probably go ahead and watch that at some point then.
Maybe once I watch the movie, I'll check it out.
Yeah. That's good.
And then, actually, I was talking to you, Cole, just a little earlier ago, about how I'm excited to see all the Sky Snipers in Crucible.
Right. Yeah.
That's the honorable mention for movie of the week. So,
is it?
If you want a good, it's kind of like a montage, but it's a bit better because it's got a little bit more character to it than most. It's all about. And it's neat because you get to see it's all about the sky sniping with the new Dawn Blade.
So run me through it. What exactly is sky sniping for Warlocks?
So, okay, this is going to be a little hodgepodge because I don't play Warlock too much. But basically, there's been some changes to one. I think it's the top path of Warlocks, which was it was like supposed to be all about aerial maneuverability. They were the one that had the dodge in midair, like the Twilight Garrison dodge from back in D1. So but the problem was it wasn't that great, and typically when they tried to use their abilities, you just get shot down because you're a giant floating target.
I do remember that. Yeah, I do remember that. It's like they go up and you're like, cool.
Yeah. So now how it works is they can consume their grenade.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure this is how it works. They consume their grenade, and then that adjusts how their jump works. And so basically their jump keeps them afloat for a lot longer. They have
Oh,
2 Icarus dashes, which is like the Twilight. Oh,
right. The
Twilight
Twilight Garrison. Yeah.
Garrison dash. And it's got like better maneuverability, and not only that, it's got like pretty much non-existent the effects of being in the air while firing your weapon is pretty much non-existent. So
Oh,
like,
really?
you know how like usually in the game in-air accuracy is tanked,
Yeah.
but when you're using that
That's a
ability,
polite way of putting it.
it's like you're just on the ground.
Interesting. Oh, that's really wow. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
that's gonna be a nightmare to game against, but yeah.
yeah, it's
Oh, that'd be
I think people are going to be upset about it for a little while, but
cool. Of course
people
they are.
are going to get used to it. As as the community always does, they eventually adapt to some new game mechanic and figure it out, how to counter it and all that stuff.
And how to break it.
Yeah, that too. There is also a holiday sale for the for Shadowkeep and Forsaken. I think it's 40% off. Yeah.
Damn,
You can
that's
grab
pretty good,
either
actually.
one for up to 40% off. So now's a good time
I know.
to buy that.
I know my brother should probably grab both of those.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be messaging a few people and be like, "Hey,
Yeah.
time to commit.
By the way,
Join us."
actually, I should probably get on that because I'm going to be building a PC over the next little while here.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea to go on, like,
Yeah.
especially
And
if you're thinking
have
of
it ready to go. Yeah.
if you're thinking of making a switch from console to console or PC to console or otherwise, now's a good time to go on to the other platform, buy it now, and then just
Yeah.
have it when you finish your build or purchase your console. Pardon me. And that's pretty well
okay,
the.
just this once. Fine. Yeah.
Sorry.
I said, all right, just fine, just this once. I'll pardon you, my child.
This so that's the end of the TWAB. Just move on. Happy holidays, says Cosmo. So
Aw,
happy holidays
thanks,
to the
Cosmo.
Bungie team.
We love you guys.
Yeah, I hope they take some well-earned time off.
Absolutely, they definitely deserve to take some downtime,
Especially
after the amount of work that they put into Shadowkeep in these past few seasons.
and this season,
Like,
yeah, they've really knocked it out of the park.
They really did.
Well, I guess Undying Season was a little bit light, but it came with Shadowkeep, so it was fine.
Well, because it came with Shadowkeep, but they're also, like we said in the last episode, they're building the story like up from season to season to season. It's not just the seasons aren't just self-contained episodes, I guess you could call them. They're building on the same story because we killed the Undying Mind in Season of the Undying, and that had massive ramifications. That story-wise caused all of what happened in Season of Dawn.
Yeah.
And so, from what I understand, is that we're going to be seeing the results of killing the Undying Mind for quite a while. So,
I really hope so, at least, because at least initially it has seemed, well, I guess now it's a little bit different, but especially like at the end of last season, it's like, well, that was it. Like we spent so much time building this damn portal, and like,
and then the next day it's just gone. It's like, okay.
Noble, what's a good way to find some raid mates? What platform are you on, Noble? Like, or do you play on console or do you play on PC? I'm just curious because one of those, or actually PC. Okay, so one thing that I've noticed is Windows has recently put out it's in beta still, but if you bring up your Windows, I don't know, can't remember exactly what it was called. It's your Windows gaming console, whatever. It's got a couple little options that come up on the side and the top when you bring it up during while you're playing a game. And in there's actually a built-in looking for Guardian an LFG option. So people will post like, hey, looking for 2 people to run the Nightfall, or looking for 3 people to run the no, it's not Smart Glass. It's, hang on, I'm gonna try to pull it up. Hopefully this doesn't destroy the stream. I can remember how to bring it up.
Your laptop's just gonna freeze again.
That's fine. We're done reading through the top.
I like to imagine you say, "It's fine, we're done reading through the TWAB." Just a little orange light just appears next to you. Uh-oh.
Give me a second here. I don't remember what it was called, so it's a little bit hard to just bring it up. Xbox Game Bar.
Okay.
I don't remember the shortcut to bring it up, but if you look it up in Xbox Game Bar, if you just look it up in your little search bar, it comes up. It's got your Xbox Social on the top, and then down below it's looking for a group in beta, and you can look through by whatever game you want to play, and then if you're already in a game, it just brings up that game and gives you like a little feed of people who are looking to play Destiny.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, and then also obviously there's the subreddit Destiny LFG or something like that, and
I have used the Destiny LFG in the past. That usually yields pretty good results.
Yeah.
I've had some pretty good with that.
Well, another one I would definitely suggest. I don't know if it's still very busy, but the 100.io is also an LFG site that has a ton of different games on it.
Forgot about that one.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I used to use that a lot back in D1. I think I got you on it too.
You got me on it for a little while. I never really used it though because we were lucky enough to drop into the raid group that we ran with pretty quickly there. I can't even remember how we dropped into that. Was it through hippies originally?
Wasn't it?
No, I remember what it was. Thor's actually came after I met those guys. That was it. I met Poland and it was either hippies or Shadow. It was like a combination of those three in the Dreadnought actually. And apparently the way it happened was they saw on screen the Colossus here. So so you know how like whenever somebody enters the same area you're in, like it'll pop up in the bottom of your screen saying like 420 Blazing No Scoper 69 is near. So apparently they saw the Colossus is near and they went, "What the fuck is that?" And they saw me popping.
Yeah. I remember that actually. But I think we did have a few friends for a little while that we met through the 100.io.
I think we did, yeah.
So yeah, that was the end of the TWAB. Then I'm now regretting putting up the heat in my room. It's getting really hot in here. And I'm wearing pajama pants, so I can't get up and go turn it down.
Take it off! Woo!
Oh god, here we go again.
What, taking your pants off on stream? we fucking talked about this, man. We talked about
That's the After Dark stream.
Destiny After Dark. Excuse me while I go make some money on the side.
Yeah.
Private Snapchat.
Oh, there was one more thing that I wanted to talk about, but now it's gone. I've forgotten it, of course. What we were talking about, Destiny 1, LFG, Dreadnoughts. I don't know. It's gone. All right, so one thing that's kind of interesting that I wanted to talk about. So, come the 17th. Oh. Wait. Oh, that's already... Oh, so that's what Save the Legend was. I was so confused because when Season of Dawn first dropped, what I thought Save a Legend was going to be was what you're working on currently.
Oh, okay.
So I was so confused when I finished it, but obviously what the second part of the whole storyline of Saint 14, the one that I just finished up, is Save a Legend, I assume.
We're past the 17th, aren't we?
Yeah, I know. Jeez, December's going by so fast.
Hey guys, by the way, Christmas is 5 days away.
Fuck. Yeah, that's so weird.
Yep.
You know why it goes by so fast? It's because I still have 10 more presents that I need to buy.
Dude, I've actually been pretty good about it this year. Do you know how many presents I have left to buy?
Mine.
All of them.
Oh.
And also, yes.
One more than last year.
What?
How? You had -1 presents prepared last year.
Yeah, I bought myself a gift.
Yeah. You spent all your money on Destiny.
Yeah, I was like, Merry Christmas to me. What am I forgetting? All right, all the people I love and care about.
Yeah.
Shit.
Or no, it's you have this you have a present you need to sell in order to afford all the other presents. That's your -1 present. Okay, so yeah, especially since it's only been 2 days since the Save a Legend has dropped. I'm not gonna go into it too much, but like I'll just say it again because we just got a few people watching the stream.
Hello. Welcome.
I think I can't decide between the two of them, but Saint 14 and Eris Morn are the two best voice actors in Destiny that I've ever heard.
You were talking about that earlier. Yeah.
Yeah.
Eris Morn. I haven't looked any of this stuff up because I just haven't thought to. But yeah, Eris Morn's voice actor is just on another level.
Yeah, she's super cool though. She went super cool too. Because she went down to the land down under, down to Australia, because DDU was having their their panel and stuff like that.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and she went and joined them.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, like
did she tell them that they're all insufferable?
Oh, actually, it was super cool. They had her on DCP Live.
Oh yeah.
And they like pretended to all start talking at once, and she did like the "you're all insufferable" line to shut them up. It was pretty cool.
Nice. Yeah. That's awesome.
One day we'll be able to pull stuff like that too.
we're just gonna get one of the random NPC voice actors from the tower just to sit in and tell us that we're just fucking insufferable cancers, and then they'll leave the chat. It's like, oh.
I want to get the voice actor of Tess Everest on.
That would be fantastic.
I think that'd be so cool actually to ask them, like, so how do you feel about your character? It might be kind of funny.
Oh my god. It's easy math, Guardian. You've got the silver. Half of us has the goods. You're just a soundboard in person. God damn it!
So we already talked about the Warlocks. I'm pretty excited to. I might hop onto my Warlock for a little bit here come this season and give it a try as well. Especially, I've been having a lot of fun running the healing Warlock. So I run with Lumina and the healing nades.
Right.
Which the what's it called? The Well of Dawn? Is it called the Well of Dawn?
Well of Radiance.
I don't play Well Radiance. Thank you.
Bruh.
I don't play Warlock very often. Anyways,
Well of Dawn.
I think the Well of Radiance got a slight buff in PvP. It's something like increased resistance to damage, while you're standing in it. So it might be actually usable. Because I don't know. I found it was typically if you tried to use it, it just meant that you were out in the open and exposed. It's like, yeah, it's great, but it doesn't do much against headshot with a sniper rifle or a rocket launcher or something like that.
So, you pop your Well of Radiance and all of a sudden it's like 4 sniper scopes appear in the distance. You're like,
yeah, I don't know. I think also I just hadn't really learned how to use it very well.
Well, we should ask Tips whenever we get him online because whenever we get him on the stream because he's a master at using that.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited.
Oh man,
I'm excited to have him. So,
me too.
Noble and Akush, those who joined us in the chat. We are hopefully you'll stick around because we are also planning on adding in another fellow called Tea Time Tibbs, and so he runs Warlock, whereas I run Hunter and Cole runs Titan. So it'd be great.
Yes.
We'll have all bases covered, but because I always feel bad trying to talk about Warlock so they don't know a whole lot about it. So I know I screw some things up, obviously.
Obviously.
Here's something I'm curious about. I was just reading about it on Reddit again because it's brought up. I don't know, every couple days or so. Do you wish, Cole, that they would bring back Sparrow Racing?
Obviously.
Yeah.
I would love it if they brought back Sparrow Racing. One of my favorite Sparrows that I got from D1 was one from the SRL and Sparrow Racing League. For those of you not in the know, it was a lot of fun. I just really, really enjoyed it, and it was like yeah, they sort of gave us a little bit of it with how you traverse between different areas on planets, but it's not the same.
Yeah. I think it would be so cool for the community to set up
Mm-hmm.
like an event where we just all load into one patrol zone somewhere, and
That would
everyone
be
just
so cool.
tries to set up a short sparrow race around that patrol zone.
Yeah.
That'd be
Oh,
pretty
that'd
neat.
be good. Yeah. I wonder.
We
You
should
could.
try
Oh,
to.
you could do it on. You could do it on Nessus. Oh, you know what? Okay, you could do it on Nessus. At the Exodus Black secondary crash site. You know the like the really big wide open canyon area.
Yeah.
Uh,
Also,
yeah, that could actually work.
I can't remember what it's
Oh,
called, but it has the well of
also
flame in it.
the cistern. Yeah.
Is that what it was? I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. It's called the cistern.
Okay. 'Cause it'd be cool because you
that'd
could
be
have parts
fantastic.
going over the Vex milk. Oh, that'd be
We
so
should-
cool too,
oh,
because you
that
have
would be
like
really
enemies
cool.
around you
Yeah.
shooting at you, and like maybe a public event would drop it. You'd have to make sure that the course went right through the public event because
Yeah.
it would just be so funny.
I like to imagine like they just call the race off, just whip the cabal back into orbit, then just get right
No,
back.
no, no,
We
no.
are busy.
You're not you're not allowed to stop. You got to get through it.
Oh, just running the gauntlet. Oh, that'd be fun. We should try and organize.
I was
that.
gonna
That sounds
say,
fun.
I think next year I'm
Yeah.
gonna work on organizing that.
I
That'd be
would
so cool.
adore to do that as well. Because
Yeah. Okay, we gotta remember that. I
yeah.
mean, luckily,
and you can
sorry.
we could have different tiers as well. So like for like new light guardians, their sparrows only run at like 140 speed, while guardians with exotic sparrows run at, was it 160, 180?
Yeah,
Whatever the
160, I
exotic
think.
sparrows run at. Yeah, 160. So that could be fun.
Yeah, let's do it. Here's also something I wanted to mention too. So I'm curious. You don't run the Titan with the baby hammer much, do you?
Not a whole lot, but I have been meaning to get back into it because it looks like an insane amount of fun.
Yeah.
Just how I can't count how many times I've seen somebody throw that and go, "Oh no, my hammer!" in YouTube videos, and just go running after it. Like this shitty story, like
It is, yeah. You definitely feel a bit of shame when it's just whipped off into the distance, and it's like too far away, so you're like just you're just reaching it, and it explodes, and you have to, and it goes on cooldown.
Yeah, you're like, oh, I like to imagine it's not even like a full-on sprint. Your Titan's just waddling towards it for whatever reason. That's the image I have in my head.
But I think it's about time that Bungie allows us to attach the throwing melee and like the generic punch or stab or whatever to do to two different buttons.
That would be so nice.
Because I'm just excited because now warlocks have a ranged melee as well. So each class has a ranged melee. So now I'm really hoping that people are really gonna be like, because it's always just been hunters. Because they've always had like the smoke bombs or whatever. So hopefully now lots more people will be asking for it, because it's so annoying when you're like jumping back from a cursed thrall or whatever. I swear your melee is never as long of range as it is when you're trying to throw a ranged melee at a cursed thrall.
And then whoop! Hi, how you doing?
Yeah. All right. Well, I feel like I'm starting to run out of things to say here. You got any topics?
I ran out of things to say like 15 minutes into this thing, man. I'm just flying by the seat of my pants right now.
It wasn't even 15 minutes into. It was 15 minutes before when we were sitting in Discord, and I was like, "Hey, so what do you want to talk about today?"
Way to fucking throw me under the bus, thanks, dude.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to take the blame myself, so.
You know what? For some reason, I respect that. I don't like it, but I respect it.
Have you gotten any of the new obelisk weapons that you've been having fun with at all?
No, I mean the only one that I got was the steel feather something auto rifle, which was pretty good because I have what did I get? I've got rampage and overflow rounds. I think it's called overflow mag or whatever that one is called. and it basically depending on how many multi kills you get before you reload, it adds more ammo into the magazine.
Right.
And the magazine was already pretty stacked, but I ran it through escalation protocol and I just mowed down a bunch of thrall. Reloaded. I had 74 rounds in the mag, which is more than most machine guns.
Yeah, that's really nice too because like
Right?
so often you just get Rampage fired up to like to the 3 tier, and it's like,
Yeah.
oh well, now it's time to reload.
Exactly.
So now
Now,
you got it running for a little while.
exactly. It's which is nice to have because you can. I also found out that it just shreds through thrall like it's nobody's like not most everything does.
Yeah.
But like even a single bullet on a body shot for a thrall just shreds it instantly.
Yeah, especially when you get Rampage going, I'm sure.
Exactly.
Yeah, the one that I've been using, I've gotten a few, but the one I've been using is the linear fusion rifle. So I got one with, I can't remember what, it's like rangefinder, something like that, but it's got no backup plan.
Nice.
Which is a really nice one. I'm a big fan of that one on fusion rifles, or I guess it only comes on fusion rifles. I don't know. It's one of my preferred ones. Although I gotta admit, it's taken me a little while to get used to having a linear fusion rifle with that fast of a fire rate or a charge time rather. Like half the time I'm still swapping to it and like charging up. I'm like, oh, there's somebody. Oh, I've just fired already. It's like not even all the way out. Oops.
It's like, yeah. You just blow a hole in the ground in between your feet. Like, oh god.
Something else I'm really struggling to get used to is I haven't used throwing knives since like D1. And so now the weighted ones travel much further and don't arc as much. And man, I am throwing so many knives over people's heads. Here's a little
throwing knife. I choose you. Oh god.
It's like the throwing hammer. It's gone. It's halfway across the map.
The worst part is when you throw the throwing hammer, it completely whips past an enemy. Then you hear it go tink against the wall. You're like, ugh.
I think you can get a ricochet off that too, though. But
it doesn't ricochet as well. It kind of bounces off. But yeah, you definitely.
Whoa, your webcam is going real fucking trippy right now.
What's going on with it?
Okay, it's back to normal now. But when you lifted your right arm, like this all went blue. It's pretty cool, actually. It's a feature, it's a perk, not a bug.
For you audio listeners, I am just doing the wave in my audio, in my cam. Yeah, well.
Have you noticed this at all? So they gave us a really nice quality of life improvement. Where now, if you're in the middle of a finisher and you rotate your camera while you're doing it, when you exit the finisher, you're in the direction that you were facing.
You can rotate the camera around your finisher?
Yep.
I'm not even playing right now. I did not know you could do that.
Oh, it's great because you're in the middle of your finisher and you're already like looking at the next enemy that you're gonna be going for. But the problem was before you'd be in your finisher, you'd look over at some other enemy, but then when you finish the finisher, it would snap you back in that direction.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But now if you're staring in a different direction, you exit the finisher facing that way.
Yeah.
So it's really nice.
It's nice.
Sorry?
Yeah. No, I was gonna say that's really nice because it's not game breaking in PvP because there are no finishers in PvP.
Well, I don't know. Even if it was in PvP, I'd still be down with it because it just feels so cool.
Well, so it's like back in Halo Reach when you come out of armor lock and you're facing the right direction. You can come out of armor lock and immediately melee somebody that's like 180 degrees behind you.
Right. But like it just feels so satisfying because you have like a few weak enemies. You can start the finisher facing one and rotate to the next one, and as you exit the finisher, you go into the next one, and you could just chain them. Oh, it's so cool.
Nice. It's good to know.
Do you remember how we were talking last week about that new Titan exotic?
Oh yeah,
You got an explosion.
Yeah, you get an explosion on finishers and on melee kills in the Crucible.
Yeah, so one thing I was thinking about that. So I don't think I'm a big fan of it being on finishers in PvE.
No?
Well, because I was also thinking, like, why wouldn't you just use ACDO feedback fence? Because that's like an area of effect attack, and you
That
don't
happens
have to do a
immediately on
finisher.
melee. Yeah.
Like, it happens when something hits you.
The ACDO feedback fence has 3 different tiers though. Like it builds up the retaliatory charge. Like
Yeah.
it's retaliatory charge times 1, 2, and 3. And so the first one is actually pretty weak. Like the first charge doesn't even kill a full health thrall.
Right.
I don't know why I'm comparing all my damage to thralls tonight, but it's working. It's gonna keep rolling with it.
Yeah, I guess I don't know a whole lot about ACDO feedback, and I also have not seen the new one in effect. So maybe the explosion's like fucking crazy. It's like a rocket launcher going off or something.
Who knows?
That would be pretty cool.
Awesome. Yeah. Shax was tired of us not throwing enough grenades, so he just built a grenade into our chest. You'll live.
That'll be. Oh man, that'd be great in PvP. If you run into a group of enemies and shoulder charge one, I wonder if it'll have enough damage to kill everyone. But
I want to try this so badly now.
Yeah.
Well, they do say it's a small explosion.
Do they?
So.
Yeah. Wah wah. It should be enough to one shot people in Crucible.
It'd be amazing. Oh my god.
It'd be pretty crazy.
Just ragdolls.
Well,
that's about all I've got.
Yeah, we're an hour in. That's a pretty good amount of time. There was one more thing that I just wanted to mention. Oh, there's 2 more things. This next one's kind of sad. Here, I'll just have to pull it up. Forgot to pull it up earlier. But I don't know. It just. Hopefully, I can find it. Sorry, give me a second.
No, it's all good. I'm not going anywhere. So.
Oh yeah, here it is. So this hit me really hard when I read it, and I don't know. I just felt like it should be mentioned somewhere. I usually don't do stuff like this too, because I always feel like it's like drawing attention to yourself by using someone else's pain. But
right, yeah, that's a good point.
I don't know if you heard about this. It was posted on Destiny 2 subreddit. I don't know if it was also on Destiny the game.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a sushi cat on Instagram. Was a Destiny player. She had a beloved little community on Instagram. She posted a lot of like screenshots and stuff like that, and she had like, I don't know, just like fun lore about her characters and stuff like that. But this is kind of hard to read, but she was killed by her ex a couple Thursdays ago. So yeah, so her name on Instagram is I have a sushi cat. The link on Destiny 2 subreddit is called We Lost a Guardian. In there they post links to like her preferred shader and her preferred emblem and stuff like that. So what a lot of people have been doing, or at least those who've seen this post, are like throwing on, if they have that emblem or that shader, they just throw it on for a couple weeks. So
fair enough. Yeah,
I don't know. This is kind of weird. I feel kind of weird doing this because I don't know. I've never really done anything like this, but I don't know. Just the way it like really hit me when I read that, like, it's like I gotta put that out there somewhere. So
it is good to bring it. It is good to bring it to light and bring more attention to it.
Yeah, I mean, and even I know like not a lot of people listen to this, but I don't know. I kind of feel like I just had to say it. Just
Absolutely.
to get it out there.
No, I agree. I'm on the same page.
Yeah. So yeah, definitely go check out those links and pay tribute to someone we lost in Destiny. But on a bit of a lighter note, one thing that I realized today, and I haven't felt this way in quite a while, is do you remember back at the end, even at the end of D1, like you would just, the thing to do was go grab bounties and just go grind strikes and just go grind and grind. And like it was fun. Like I loved doing that. That was what I looked forward to doing.
Yeah, and Undying Mind strike to this day. Still one of my favorite strikes.
Yeah. And sorry, what was it, the Undying Mind that you said?
It was the Undying Mind.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was funny because I cut you off there, but I knew which strike it was. Um, because that was the one that I was thinking of too. Isn't that weird? That's the
So
one
good.
that I
It's so well done.
always think of. Yeah, but anyways,
Yeah.
yeah, because I don't know. I think it was partly because there was always something to work towards in terms of weapons. Like there was Arms Day, and there was the weapons you would get
Mhm.
from the
There
Vanguard
was
and stuff like
Yeah, and
that.
then there were strike specific weapons that had random rolls on them,
Yeah,
which you only had a chance to have drop, which was fucking awesome. Like Grasp of Malak from the Omnigul strike, and then
Yeah.
there's the Imago Loop from Undying Mind, different marks, cloaks, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And I realized today, this past weekend especially, when I've been running through the storyline for the Save 14 and all that, that like I felt like I was back in that time. Like I was
Really?
running to the tower and I was grabbing all my bounties. And I was running out and I was running the storyline. It wasn't strikes. Well, I did a few strikes, but kind of the same idea. Storyline strikes. And
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh, I got these bounties finished. I like turn them in. I'm like, oh, awesome! Like I'm upgraded my season pass, and I'm almost unlocked a new artifact and artifact
Nice.
mod and stuff like that. So I don't know. I
Huh.
just feel like people have been saying for a long time Destiny's in the best place that it has been in a while, and I
Mhm.
feel like it. Luckily, it's just getting better and better still. So
Fuck yeah.
bit of an
Fuck
emotional
yeah.
end to that podcast. Hey,
No kidding. Oh, it's needed every once in a while, though,
yeah,
just to keep things fresh.
I'm so excited for you to.
Keep everyone on their toes.
Sorry.
I was just saying, to keep everyone on their toes. It's
Yeah. I'm definitely excited
all,
for you to
all two
finish
of
it.
our followers.
Yeah. Hey, we got 6 on Spotify. That's pretty nice.
Woo!
Speaking of
14 in the
Spotify.
chat! Oh god, what do I do once our followers exceed 14? If our followers exceed 14.
Yeah, we have to cap it at
Chat
14.
just start kicking people as soon
Yeah.
as they say anything. Oh no. It's an exclusive club.
Yeah, it's exclusive. Yeah, you never know. Maybe it'll work.
Yeah.
Oh, what was I gonna say? Shoot.
It would never work.
Yeah, and I'm really excited for you to finish the storyline for Say 14.
Me too, man.
You got to get it done by. Oh well, next week actually is a little bit funny because we got to talk about this. It's gonna be the day before Christmas,
Mhm.
so I figure both of us will probably be busy. But
Honestly, I think I'm just gonna bring my Xbox up to my parents' place, like when I go home for Christmas.
yeah,
I think I'm just gonna do that. All that being said, the input lag on my mom's TV is pretty fucking brutal. So I don't know how I deal with that.
but I was just gonna say like I want to do one more podcast before Christmas and before
Yeah.
the New Year.
That's actually a good call. Yeah, we could try to figure out what schedule we're
Yeah,
forward.
so we'll have to schedule it and I'll post it up on Twitter and
Yeah.
all that stuff.
Oh, you know what we have to do?
What's that?
We have to do it in comfy Christmas sweaters. We have to be like decked out in ultimate comfort. Like I'm guaranteed I'm gonna have a cup of coffee with Bailey's.
Bailey's, yes. Do you remember when your mom made us alcoholic eggnog? I don't remember what was in it.
It was rum and eggnog.
So strong. And we're like 16.
No, we were older than that.
Were we?
That.
Oh, I thought it was.
Yeah, we were
longer.
like 18 or 19.
Oh, okay.
But she we were home for Christmas, and she was like, "Here, have some rum and eggnog." And I think it was like your first time trying it or something. And I was like, "Yay!" And you went, "Okay." An hour later, we're like, "Hey, hey."
Classic Mama Cole.
Right?
It's that British in her. Well, well, I figure we should probably end it because I need to upload all this stuff to Spotify and YouTube and all that, and I want to go to bed soon because I have to get up early.
Remember, folks, sleep is important. Try and get at least 7 or 8 hours of sleep a night. If not, so survive on caffeine until the weekend, and you'll be fine.
Yeah. Do you have anything you wanted to add in?
I think I'm good. I think I've added everything that I wanted to. Definitely talked about everything that I had on my very short list.
Yeah. So you promise you'll be up to date on the story come maybe not next podcast, but the next like official episode.
I absolutely promise.
All right. I'm
I
excited.
mean, I have to make the promise to myself because like the fact that you guys know more about Saint 14 than I do right now is killing me. Absolutely killing
A
me.
hunter knows more than you do. Yikes.
I'm just gonna go into my room and eat my crayons. They're my comfort food. Just handfuls of crayons.
It's in,
That's the best way.
like imagine like
Just-
a little like fry carton that you get from McDonald's.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry.
But the best part is I'm just mashing them into my helmet. I haven't even taken
Yeah.
muffled sobbing coming from it.
Okay. Shall we end?
Yeah.
Alrighty. So to Akush and Noble, thank you for joining the chat. Akush, huge thank you for the follow. That's like you're the first one. Like, congratulations. Like that's so awesome. Thank you so much. I think you're the first official one. I think I don't want to admit this. I may have followed our channel on my other.
Ooh!
But
Yeah, that's
you're the first real one, so big thank you. And also thank you to those mysterious 4 other followers on Spotify. I don't know who that is, but thank you so much for following us on there too. And I hope you're finding some use out of our podcast and just having a good time with us. I also wanted to just say, if the audio is a little weird, sorry, I just set up a mic filter so you don't hear me, smacking my lips and sniffing my
why don't we
nose.
start a podcast here?
It's so great because you can't hear any of that. So all the audio listeners are going to have no idea what you just did.
Oh.
He was pretending to smack his lips very loudly is what he was doing. There you go.
Great.
Anyways.
It doesn't have the same effect. It's over. It's done. Let's move past it.
Yes, we should probably close because we're just trying to fill dead air now. So thank you so much for everyone for joining us. We're going to be back here. I really hope sometime before the New Year's at least.
Oh, absolutely. We can easily do that.
It won't be an official podcast. Like, there isn't going to be a TWAB anyways, I'm pretty sure. So we'll just chat about Destiny and, our favorite moments of the year.
It could even just be like a fireside chat with another Destiny podcast.
Yeah, that's what it's good. Like, just like looking back on the Destiny year, the good times and the bad times. And then
I like this idea.
And then once the next TWAB comes out, we'll be back to our usual programming. So that's 8 p.m. on Thursday nights, Pacific Standard Time, that is, right here, twitch.tv/another Destiny podcast. Cole, for our audio listeners, where can they find you and our Twitter account? This is a test.
They can. Oh God! I did bring my notebooks. So they can find the Another Destiny podcast on Twitter at Another Destiny podcast, and then boo. All right. Well, they can at least they can find the account I've created for Twitter, which is at ADP Colossus. ADP are capitalized. The first C in Colossus is capitalized. So that's ADP COLOSSUS. Shut up.
I kind of mostly laughed because I also was like, wait, where was he in that word and what's next?
I'm going, hi, my name is Cole.
Our official Twitter is Another Destiny Podcast at Podcast Destiny.
Okay.
I was really surprised nobody had Podcast Destiny claimed.
Glad we got it then.
And Spotify is Another Destiny Podcast. The RSS feed is Another Destiny Podcast. The Facebook page, which is very bare bones, is also, shocker, Another Destiny Podcast.
My word.
And on Spotify, you can find all our previous episodes, as well as Tower Talk, where I do a
Tower Talk
quick run through of the latest update to the game.
Yes. Keep it up.
I'm just really proud of it. It's fine.
You should be.
I think that's everything.
That's everything from my end of things.
You all good?
Alrighty. Well, if we don't see you all before the new year, then happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, all your greetings there. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful season and wonderful holidays, and Happy New Year.
Yes, and also to Bungie, thank you, and I hope you guys all take a well-deserved rest from making this amazing, amazing game. So,
So
happy
well,
holidays
we love you, Bungie.
to everyone else. We good?
All right.
So,
Keep your eyes up, Guardians.
remember, all 2 followers in our chat. Oh, I'm so excited to say this to people who aren't us or our close friends. Remember, you always have time for another Destiny podcast.